You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, back with another video, and today I am bringing you a special 4th of July toy review. God damn! So this is going to be one great 4th of July, guys, because today I'm bringing you a combo review. First, I'm going to be talking about the new Iron Man Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set 2 through Tamashii Nations, brought to you by Marvel's Avengers Endgame. And, as you guys can see here, I'm also going to be bringing you the review for the Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set A and B from Takara Tony himself. And as you can see, everything is laid out here for you, and just looking at it, you really can't tell the difference. These are some of the best third-party accessories that I have ever seen. Now, granted, I will say, Takara Tony took a minute to get them. I'll admit it took a minute to get them, but as you can see, the product is here and it is worth the wait. So enough talking. This is going to be a longer review than normal, so let's get into it. All right, so where to start? Actually, let's start with the nano weapons. Okay, so disclaimer, I will not be attaching every piece that you see here to the figure. Okay, it takes a really long time to get these things set up, and I don't have the time to do all that. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that show detailed reviews of putting the weapon sets on. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you the weapons. I'm going to show you how they look in comparison to that one. And I will show you how some of them fit. Some of the ones that are easier to put on, I'll just go ahead and I'll do that. But setting on the weapons that go in the back of Tony, that do like the little the particle beam, stuff like that, it's just a bit complicated. So I'm not going to do that. But without further ado, let's start with weapon set A. And I'm also going to bring in the other Iron Man Mark 50 from this is the very first one, and if you can tell or not, this is actually a KO Iron Man. So that's the first surprise, people. Not only do the official SH Figuarts Tamashii Nation Avenger pieces work with the nano weapon set, but the KO Mark 50 also works with the nano weapon sets. So you can go to a place like eBay, you can go to AliExpress, and you can order a $20 KO Iron Man Mark 50 and get your hands on the weapon set, and you have something that's just as high quality as the official one over there. So again, I'll give you a quick look at this. And again, the paint apps are fantastic. You have the girth. I mean, the feet, they kick out. They're not loose joints at all. It's an amazing figure. But again, this is not a review about him. It's about something else. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with weapon set A, and as you can see here, we have the gravity hammers that Tony used against Thanos. And again, if you can take a look at this, the sculpting on these things, again, it's amazing. Like, for instance, let me show you this. So this is the official particle beam cannon that came with the Iron Man, the first one, and again, you really can't tell the difference between the two, like, at all. Like, they match so well. Okay, and again, even with the little other arm beam cannon, it fits perfectly. It fits the same way. It's amazing. So the way that this one fits on is that you just basically put the clamp on, and then you can just stick it in here, and it just fits right on Tony's arm. So we have one for the right arm, one for the left arm, as you can see here. And again, the paint apps on this thing is absolutely amazing. It's amazing. Then we have the rocket booster that goes on the back of Tony as well. Now this came in 3 parts. I've already did the benefit of just putting it together. And what you do with this one, because again, this one is a little bit easier. I'll try it on the other weapon set as well, but again, I just want you guys to be able to see how this works. So you just simply pour it in the back, and boom. You have Nano wings. Absolutely amazing. And it come off pretty easily, so you just pull it like that, and it comes off. And again, I'll show you that it fits the official one as well. And then we have with the net weapon set A, we have the foot clamps. And again, this is what I wanted to show you, because again, it's not just a detailed paint job on the front, on the outside. It's also a great paint job on the inside. Look at this. Look at that. It's freaking amazing. And the way this works is you just take the front and you take the ball peg here and you just, whoop, sorry about that, and you just put it inside. Now again, usually what you need to do so you don't break it is just put a little bit of a heat application to it with a blow dryer, and it'll fit right in. So I'm not going to do it again on camera, like I said, because I'm not in a position to do that. But then what you do is you will just pull off the leg here at the bottom. The knee pops off like that, and then you can just pull his leg off, and then you stick the leg in here, and then boom, that's how you switch out. But again, if you guys want to see that on another video, I'll do that for you. But again, right now we're just trying to keep this short and sweet. So that's weapon set A, okay? Now, I had to get weapon set A and B because, again, I didn't want to miss out on the wings. But, again, the feet clamps with the gravity hammers, with the hammer fist, those were not ever my best weapons that I saw Tony with. The shield and the swords were the ones that I cared about the most. And that was weapon set B. Now, weapon set B, whew, weapon set B, this thing is amazing. So, what we have here first are my favorite weapons that come with it, and these are the Nano blades. And the Nano blades, they come with a fist already attached. So like I said, these are actually very easy to attach, and I'll show you how to do those. And again, you can just see the translucent color that they use for this. I mean, like if you didn't know any better, you would think that this came directly from Tamashii Nations, but it didn't. I mean, this thing is absolutely incredible. So again, I'll demonstrate with Mr. Mark 50 himself, and I'll take his right arm and pop it right on, and just as easy as that, we have Nano blades. Look at that. And it fits perfectly. Color match. And again, if I wanted to, I could take the arm here, pop that off, take this one here, pop that on, and you got 2 Nano blades. Amazing. Look at that. Oh, it's just amazing. All right, so then now what I'll do is I'll pop this off again. I'll show you the shield. So in order to use a shield, there's a piece here and at the back of the shield, and let me show you the shield first. So, and again, this is the main reason why I wanted to get weapon set B's, because of the Nano shield. And if you follow my Instagram, which is at MagNerd Podcast, I've already posted some pictures of the Mark 50 with the shield going against the SH Figuarts Thanos. But again, I just wanted you guys to take a minute to look at the detail of the coloring. It is perfect. Like, they did not just do it on the outside of the shield, they did it on the inside of the shield as well. There was painstaking process to do this. All right, so what you want to do is you want to take the arm off, you want to put the arm through like this, and then you want to put the fist back on like so. All right, and again, this is the wrong fist, but again, for demonstration purposes, it'll work just fine. So once you get the arm on, Then what you want to do is take the shield, bend his arm, and you want to stick that right here in this part right here. And boom. You have the nanotech shield. And again, it does fit pretty solid on here. So sit it back here and try to get him into a nice little pose for you guys. And this is kind of the way that I did it with against Thanos. You know, just set it on the ground. It's kind of hard to do this and record at the same time. But again, there you go. Look at that. Zoom in for you. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And again, with the nano set pieces, we also get the cluster bomb arms, which used with the particle cannon that he has on his back. And again, it's just a simple matter of pulling off the hands and the arms and sticking them in. And it already comes with its own pair of arms, so you don't need to attach those as well. And again, here's a side shot of those. Beautiful. And then the last thing we have with the weapon set B, we have the particle beams that go on his back when he shoots the big beam at Thanos. We have a really big one, and then we have the two smaller ones that go in between. So basically the way this works is you plug this into the Iron Man's back, and then you have these translucent pieces that you put on either side to attach them to. And then you can kind of do however you want to have the big ones on the side and the smaller ones in the middle. Maybe I'll upload some pictures later on this week since I have all for work, and I'll show you guys some great pictures of it. But again, let me show you these. Look at that. Again, excellent detail to the movie. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. And not to be outdone, this thing also comes with LED lights that you can plug in and make the weapons glow. God damn. And it also comes with an extra pair of fists and attachments. And these attachments are for the LED lights, just to let you know. You plug them in, and that's how you get those to work as well. And again, the one negative that I will say is that it doesn't come with any real instructions. It just kind of comes with the set and some photos. It also comes with these cards. And again, this is set A, and it just has, you know, Takara Tony on the front for SH Figuarts only. And then on the back, it has some product where it has like the battering rams, the wings, the adapter LED, and then the foot clamps. And there was a card for the B. It is probably in another room, so you guys are not going to get that. So that is a review for the Nano weapon set A and B. We're going to take a quick pause, and we're going to come back to do the unboxing of weapon set 2. And we are back, guys, with part 2 of my review. And this is the Iron Man Nano's Weapon Set 2, Avengers Endgame, Tamashii Nations, Bandai. So as you guys can see here, this is amazing box work. This is what it looks like on the side, and this is what it looks like on the back. And we can see here we have the particle beam cannon that he uses in Endgame, which Thor uses to charge him up. We also have the upgraded Mark 50 suit, which has the better gold accents. And then we have the other flight suit and other pieces to it. So you can see here, like so. Iron Man set 2. Alright, so that's the box. Let's get this thing open and take a look. And here we are back with the second part of review with Iron Man Mark 50 out of the box. And again, I have to say this. I am absolutely gushing. I mean, this figure looks amazing. The paint apps, the detail in the armor, it is worth the price of admission. I guarantee it. And as you can see from over here, this thing comes with a crap load of accessories that I will be going through in detail. So again, let's just go ahead and just get on with it. So let's grab this figure and let's take a look at it. So as you can see, the paint detail in this thing, the gold, awesome. The wings on the back, the cannon on the back, awesome. The colors, the detail in the feet, and this thing's got some girth to it too. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited right now. Look at this, guys. See that face? Translucent blue in the eyes. And these effects come off, by the way. And each one of these can move independently. Kind of like Spider-Man's spider arms. They can move up and down, left to right, however you like. And I honestly think I might keep it in this way as well. So far, I'm really digging this. Really digging this. So let's put him back up here so we can look through these accessories. So it comes with these beam effects. You can put these on the hands. And the other Iron Man Mark 50 original one had this as well. And again, the blues here are very well done. It even has the white at the bottom to accentuate the thrust. And these are mostly used for the hands. Then we have two more. Another big one for a bigger blast. And then we have the flight ones for the feet. They're all interchangeable. You can use small thrust, big thrust. It doesn't really matter. Then we come with two weapons. The two side-by-side cannons. And I'll show you later in the video how those go on. And again, the paint detail on this is incredible. Incredible. I know I say incredible a lot, but it's just the best way I could think about it. This is the other booster for the other part. So you get 3 sets of boosters, 2 sets of beam weapons. You get a different flight stabilizer that you can put on his back. I prefer the wings from the Takara Tony set, but these are nice too. Oh, it comes with 3 sets of hands, 4 sets of hands. You have the fisted hands here. You have the gripping hands here with the beams, with the repulsor blast showing. We have another pair of gripping hands. As you can see here, work very well done. And these are the ones that you can attach the little repulsor beams to as well, if you so choose. And we have a pair of flight pose hands. Just like the other Mark 50. And it comes with shoulder pads. Because as you can see on the figure in the back, right now he has an accessory attached on. That's how it came. But if you want to go with the classic look, you can take those off and put on the shoulder pads. As well as he comes with interchangeable thighs as well. So this thing was packed to the brim. And again, extra pieces to put on the armor once you take off the other pieces. And extra back chest plate for when you take the one off the back here. Or you can just stamp this in the back as well. So those are all the accessories that he comes with. I just keep dropping this thing. I'm sorry, guys. It's so unprofessional. So what I want to do now is, now that you guys have seen the accessories, you've seen the figure, let's talk about articulation. So as you can see, you can only move it so far before that piece snaps off. But again, it's just an easy fix. You just kind of clamp it back on. So with it off, the arm goes all the way up, goes all the way down. Arm can rotate up, rotate down, bend at the elbow. Arm can swivel all the way around. And again, same thing here, it'll probably pop off, which is fine. Same deal here. The thighs, does this have a... It does, I think it does. It does. So the torso does extend to make him a little bit taller, just like the original Mark 50. So you can make him a little bit taller. You also have his thrusters that come off on the side, and that's what the other little pieces are for if you want to take those off. And then on the back here, like I said before, each one of these move independently. The range of motion is limited, but they do move. As you can see, we have, it's tight, but we do have ankle pivot, and we do have toe hinge. All right. And the head itself can go all the way down. Let's see how far he can look up without breaking his head off. So you can get those cool flight poses. And now that that weapon part has fallen off, you can kind of see here, this is what the back looks like. And this is what the piece looks like when it comes off. So now that his back piece is off, let's take the flight from the Takara Tony piece and see if it fits the official Mark II. So from the looks of it, it looks like it should. So again, you have the piece here, you have the piece there, and boom. Voila, it fits. It actually fits better on this one than it did on the first Mark 50. And again, I do like these wings a lot more. So now that I have these off, let's just go ahead and put the regular shoulder pads back on. Let's see if this is the right way. And it looks like it goes on this one. Shoulder. I'm dyslexic. Oop. Sorry guys. I'm not gonna, this is gonna be live and in person. So yeah, you just gotta line it up and boom, snaps right in. That's one. And this one should be easier. Process of elimination. And boom, two. So with that, you can take that off and have the chest plate on. And then, if you want to put the blade on, see if the blade fits. It's simple as taking off the arm here. And this is the Takara Tony. And just like I thought, it's a bit of a tight fit. You can play with it later, but it does work. So you can also use the Nano weapon set with this one as well. And again, whenever you get tight joints, you can always just put a quick blow dry to it and it fixes it. And just for the viewing pleasure, like I said before, let's take this arm off. And we're back after some technical difficulty. So as you can see, I have just put the shield on Iron Man. And again, you just press it in like so. And you have the shield from the SHF Iron Man. And it works. And just to show you again, he can stand up and hold the shield at the same time. Zoom in for you. So all in all, the only negative that I'll say is that these shoulder pads do pop off pretty easily. So if you're like bending him and posing him in the certain way, this shoulder pops off fairly easy. But again, as you can see, the shield, you can get it in dynamic poses because it does hold the shield up very well. So as long as you got tight joints in your figures, that should not be a problem. And again, I would show these other pieces, but again, you see one, you've seen them all. I was more concerned about the Takara pieces fitting, and they do. So again, this thing is a winner. The last part is we're going to do some size comparisons. And here we are with the direct comparison that you guys see here. On the right, we have the original, the new Iron Man Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set 2, and on the left we have the Iron Man Mark 50 Nano Weapon Set number 1. And again, it looks like, just from the size of it, that the Nano Weapon Set 2 Iron Man is actually a little bit bigger. His muscles are bigger, his suit looks bigger, and he looks a little bit taller as well. Now, of course, I can always extend the torso here and make him about the same height. But again, as you can see here, he looks pretty good. And here is this same Iron Man next to the Marvel Legends cable. You can see here. And next to them, I can showcase in the back here, which is the SH Figuarts Hulk. And I can also show you the TMNT Donatello. And here we can also show the TMNT GameStop exclusive Raphael. And why not? Let's just toss in the new 3-pack Scarlet Witch from the Magneto and Quicksilver pack. So as you guys can see, size comparisons here. This Iron Man fits in well with any of your 6-inch figures. Now again, I do know this was a long video, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel as well as my Instagram. This is Showing Up the King, and have an awesome 4th of July. Love you 3000.